Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be creating this stunning sultry red lips look, and I think this is a very simple look that everyone can do. It's nothing too fancy. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first things first, I'm going to put some Fix Plus on my face. As you guys have been noticing or have been seeing my past videos, I use it like a moisturizer and also like a primer to just prep my skin for everything that's gonna come up on it next. I just feel that this makes my makeup stay on for longer and also easily helps me blend a lot of the product. So I personally love this step. Here I'm using my Fit Me foundation in the shade 238, and I'm going to be mixing it up with another foundation. The one that I'm going to be using here is going to be a Fit Me, darker shade of Fit Me foundation again. So I kind of feel that I think this is shade 332. So I'm going to be mixing these colors because as you can see, they're both extremely different in their undertones, and mixing it up just gives me the exact shade that I'd like to put on my face for this look. So here I'm just fast forwarding, quickly going ahead and just buffing it in my face. So I do it in a dotted motion because I feel it, this takes up less product and is also super easy to blend. So that's what I'm going to be doing here, just making sure that I'm not skipping any points of my face and just going about putting it everywhere. And here I'm just picking up any left out product using my brush and just going over to blend everything nicely and evenly. So I love to do this step using a wet beauty blender, but mine, don't even get me started on my old one. I think it had already been used up a lot, so I kind of threw it away. And ever since then the markets are shut, so I can't buy a new one. But yet another reason for me to wait for this lockdown to be over so I can buy one. And I kind of feel that I still look a little bit darker around my mouth. So instead of like color correcting, what I'm doing is I'm picking that lighter shade and I'm going to put it on my eyelids for the eye look. I'm sorry, I thought I'm going to put it around my mouth area, but yeah, I'll do it later, I guess. That's what happened with voiceovers. You kind of feel that you're going to do one step and you end up doing another. So I apologize for that. But here the idea is just concealing my eyes. So the pigmentation on them is taken away and the actual color that I'm going to put on it shows up. Here I'm putting my banana powder underneath my eyelids. Just under my eyes to make sure that the dark circles that are showing up a little bit, they are hidden away. I'm sorry, I tend to go multiple places while doing my makeup. I better learn to be more organized. I started with my eyes and then I moved to my cheeks again. So yeah, something for me to learn. So again, I put that color on to conceal any dark shade or dark color of my eyelids. And here I'm just going ahead and I kind of thought I should put my base makeup first before I begin the eye makeup. So I'm picking my favorite palette from Maybelline and just contouring my face, my hairline, my cheekbones, and yeah, just making sure it's all nice and even. I noticed these Fit Me foundations are extremely nice. However, they're not and they claim to be low to medium coverage, and I absolutely agree that they are like that. They're buildable, but I don't feel comfortable putting a lot of product on my face, so I've just gone ahead and using one layer of it, and that is why you're able to see a little bit of my spots and any acne marks or something. And here I'm just contouring my nose. I love to do this step because I feel my nose looks a lot nicer when it is nicely contoured. So that's what I'm doing here, just putting some contouring product on my jawline as well to get that chiseled look on my chin. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna be doing here, just making sure. And you see, it instantly creates that shadow on your face. You know, if you have double chin, this is your go-to product, a good contour. Now I am moving ahead on my eyes, and I'm picking up the same shade that I use for my contour to put in my crease. So you see, the moment I start doing that step, it kind of adds a little bit of depth to my eyes. I have hooded eyes, so this step really does help me. And you know, right above where my hood of my eye begins is where I'm going to be placing that product, just making sure it's nicely blended. I won't be using a ton of eyeshadows in this one, but since eye makeup is all about creating that gradient and creating that nice shaded look on your eye, I guess, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I will just go ahead and pick, and yet again, since I tend to go all over the place, I'm doing the same thing again. I kind of realized that around my mouth, as I said, I'm still able to see a little bit of darkness. So I am picking up this concealer from MAC, and something that I hate about this concealer is the fact that, you know, it has a pump. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind it having a pump, but it kind of makes me pick as much product as you know, I'm able to get out in one single pump, and I don't end up using a lot of that product. So you see, I use a little bit, and this is an excellent product. A little goes a long way, and here you can see how much difference that product made on my smile lines. I had a little bit of, you know, I wanted to even it out a little bit, and that's what happened. So yeah, I just put my concealer in there and just making sure that I highlight that area so it doesn't look so out of place. Here I'm going back and buffing it in again. This concealer, you guys, is extremely pigmented, and it took me forever to blend that in. So I clipped it out of the video because otherwise this would just be a very long video, and nobody wants that. I'm going back to my eyes, and here I'm picking my favorite eyeshadow palette, the NYX Lingerie at the moment, and picking the lightest shade on that. I really wish that this palette had shade names so it was easy to demonstrate and tell which color I've been using, but this was pretty much the lightest color out there on the palette, and that's what I'm going to be using on my eyes. When you are wearing a red eye look, you want all the attention to go to your lips, and you would want your eyes to be as subtle as possible. So that is why I'm not going anything too dark or anything too in your face in your eyes, just trying to keep it as subtle as possible. I've got my eyebrows done, you know, with away from the camera. So if you like to see how I do my eyebrows, I link that. I did a tutorial on that, and I linked that video in the description box. Here, just going ahead and doing my eyelashes. This is my favorite step, you guys. I love doing this step, and I tend to spend a lot of time doing this. But for this look, I will also be wearing false lashes because I feel, it's my personal opinion, no matter how beautiful eyelashes is going on using mascara and whatever, your makeup goes to next level the moment you put false lashes on. And again, I know what a struggle it is for people to put eyelashes on. It's just cumbersome. It takes forever. It still takes me a lot of time to put eyelashes on. So I'm gonna be doing it off the camera. But yeah, just doing my eyelashes right now, making sure it's all nice and even, and also adding that same contour color that I used for my crease under my lower lash line to make it all even and to make my eyes, you know, like one piece. I don't know what else to say to this step, but it just blends everything together, brings your eyes together, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is a step that you cannot miss. Again, using my mascara at the lower waterline, making sure that my eyes are all done. Using my plum kajal to tightline the upper lid or upper waterline. I'm not doing it for the lower waterline because I'll be using a nude shade there. So here, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm using my NYX pencil in the shade Skin. I'm not sure if that's the color, if that's the shade Skin, but yeah, I picked this liner a couple of years ago and I absolutely love this product. It's very pigmented and it is just the right color for me. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. The next step that I'm going to be doing is blushing my cheeks, of course. It adds such a dimension to your face, giving you a very nice subtle glow. And I picked up this blush because I wanted a very subtle glow, but after popping it on my cheeks, I realized that I'm not able to get the color payoff I would want from it. And since I was trying to build this up, I kind of felt like some of the foundation or base that I've put on my cheeks has disappeared as well, and I was able to brush that away. So yeah, and you see, now I have my eyelashes on, and how much of a difference do that make to the whole look. I haven't cleaned them from my last look, so I apologize. It has a little bit of glitter going on there, but yeah, I mean, just see, I can't help ignore the fact that how much of a game changer are your eyelashes. Again, this is my another favorite step in my overall makeup video and makeup look, is just highlighting the inner corner of my eye. I'm using the Nykaa Glow Strobe product. I think that's the correct name, in the shade Bronze. And I only pick a little bit. I think I'm going to have this bottle last for me forever, because there's literally only that much that I'm picking for my eyes, and a little goes a long way with this product, and that's why I love it. So far you must have realized that I really like to pick on items that are you know, long lasting, and I can use them for a long time. So yeah, these are my go-to makeup products, and I just love them. Now comes the showstopper. Here I'm using my Color Bar lipstick in the color Star Crossed. So initially I decided that I'll create a look using just this lipstick, but you will see that it turned out more like a magenta pink or a pinkish red, or you know, just a different shade of red than I had intended this look to have. So yeah, I mean, just putting it in there and trying to complete the look. Sorry that I hid the whole process of me applying the lipstick behind my mirror, so I really apologize for that, but you'll be able to see how it looks now and shortly. So I wasn't really happy with how the color looked on me. I don't know, I'm getting more picky on the reds that I put on my lips. So I went ahead with my Sephora lip stain, and I'm going to put it on in the inner parts of my lip in order to create that nice shade, and just making sure that the color looks nice and pretty. But even though it looks okay, I was not happy and I didn't like how it turned out on me. So here is what the look looks like after I have that color on, but I wasn't happy with how it looked. So I swapped my lipstick for this Brazen Raisin shade in the Sugar Smudge Me Not lipstick, and I think it looked so much better. And here are just few pictures that I clicked using the new lipstick that I had put on. I hope you like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram. Stay safe. Bye.